Hello everyone, this is update 4 of the repair for the Model 1 Mega-CD, and possibly the last, at least for the foreseeable future. I did still have a try after update 3. I still tried for many hours trying to get it to work, and whatever's wrong with it, it just seems to be incredibly intermittent as well. Yeah, what was I saying? Yes, last night, Thursday night, I went around and cleaned all the connectors on Mega Drive, Mega-CD, all these little pins in there. I cleaned these pins. I cleaned the male connectors there and there with some Brasso, and I used some fine-ish sandpaper to clean the insides of the grip connectors and inside there. And then this morning, Friday morning, I plugged it in as it is, just these. Well, without that, sorry, just that. I turned it on, and it came on. So I'm like, oh, holy shit, did cleaning it help? So I turned it off, turned it back on again, and it came back on. So I put everything in here, plugged in the CD drive and everything like that, and of course, it didn't turn on. So it's something tells me it's somewhat intermittent. I thought cleaning it helped, so I cleaned all the connectors again, tried turning it on, and it wouldn't help. So it's somewhat intermittent, like a power issue. I have no idea. I'm still not sure what the hell this could be. There was one point, well, I turned it on while I was playing with the power plug on the back. Both lights popped on and then went off in a second. However, I don't think the power input has any sort of bearing on this. I think it's perfectly fine. I'm kind of hoping it's this resistor, but it probably isn't. And if anyone can identify that resistor, that would be helpful, because I have no idea what it is. I have heard that completely dead batteries, like dead as in won't charge, can prevent it from turning on. So I actually bodged in my own battery using a battery holder from the Dreamcast mods that I did to to install a new battery in my Dreamcast over there, and basically just soldered it in to the plus and the minus and plugged it in, and it has a charge, but it doesn't help either. So I'm gonna I still want to do repair jobs on this. I still want to replace the battery with a proper one, which I found on eBay, and recap the boards. I still want to do that. I don't think it'll make a difference, but I still want to do that because, you know, it might end up working. And obviously, I don't like having things that are broken, and so I'd often sell them to people who know what they're doing. But I don't want to sell this, obviously, because A, this technically isn't mine, and B, I'd feel like a bit of a sod, a bit of a bastard if I sold something that somebody gave to me. Plus, like I said, I've always wanted one of these. But like I said, I do like selling things to people who know what they're doing and can fix it and bring them back to life. And make good use of them. But like I said, I'm not going to sell this. I can't sell it. I would feel like a bit of a cock if I sold something that was given to me. So yeah, I'm unsure as to what it could be. Although the purpose of this update video isn't just an update video, it's also a call for help, or a call for a request, as it were. If anyone watching this who lives in the UK, even though most of my viewers are in the US, and you have a Model 1 Mega-CD that is complete scrap, like say the DVD drive, the CD drive is broken, the whole case is busted or something like that, or anything like that, but these boards, possibly even this as well, are known working, or used to be known working, and you want to get rid of them, I'll either take them off your hands or I'll buy them off you. I have a small budget, but I'll pay what I can for these boards, if you have any. because I can't fault find this. I don't know what I'm doing. What I've done so far is the extent of my fault finding knowledge. So trying to test each of these individual components ain't gonna happen. So yeah, I just need, if I can fault find it, like replace that board and it turns on, great, it was something on that board. If I replace that board and it turns on, it was something with that board. I mean, I'm inclined to say it's something to do with this, just because the whole thing is dead. If something was wrong on that, I have a funny feeling it would still do something. But I don't know, maybe it's just something with this. I wanted to do the oven method. You pop it in the oven for about 5 minutes, and it reflows all of the solder points. But I mean, none of them look dry or broken anyway. But I don't want to melt that cable, so I may have to take it off. And the last time I did something like that, that had an auxiliary input, or output, like this, I melted the plastic. So I'm a bit adamant about doing that again. Or comprehensive, no. Doubtful, I suppose. So, yeah. I'll put that there because I also cleaned the connectors and the boards with some alcohol wipes because I don't have any IPA. So, yeah. It's going to have to be a short update as well because I've got to pop somewhere soon. So, yeah. Like I said, obviously if I had the money, probably as soon as I have the money, I might buy one working off eBay, just so I have a working Mega-CD and keep trying to get this working, because I do want to try and get this working if possible. Obviously it may not be possible, but you know, I've looked, nowhere sells mainboards for this for obvious reasons. But if anyone out there from the UK has both of these boards and they were at least known to be working, I'll have them off you. If they're untested, I won't pay you as much, but I'll still pay you, unless you want to donate, in which case I'll make a video about that as well. And I'll go for like an update 5. Yeah, not much I can do at the moment. So, I kind of got a bit lucky this morning where they turned on. So I thought, oh, maybe cleaning everything helped. It made better contact. But alas, no. So for now, update 4 is the end. I'm still going on with the Saturn, obviously. But yeah, I'll just wait and see if anyone has these spare boards. You don't even have to have the whole Mega-CD, just the boards, if possible, and the edge connector. So, But again, I may still go ahead with the battery replacement and the recap. I doubt it'll make a difference, but it couldn't hurt. And definitely, I need to get some goddamn IPA and a solder sucker or something if I'm going to get those caps as well, because that's going to be a big job. So, well, I mean, if anyone has any other ideas, could this resistor, whatever it is, be an issue? But I'm still getting some kind of continuity on it, so I don't know. Or maybe even just identify it so I can try and replace it. Maybe, I don't know. But that's the that was the first fuse that I put in. Focus. That's the first fuse that I put in, because the second one didn't show signs of continuity after a while. So I put that one back in, and it still doesn't seem to do anything. So, yeah. Oh. Oh. That's even less. That's even more uncomfortable. So, oh. Anyway, I'm gonna have to end it there anyway because I'm actually gonna have to pop out. So I won't upload this yet. I'll try a little bit more and then make another video if anything happens. So this is either the end of it or it's not the end of it. So if not, I'll see you in a Saturn update, or an update for this if somebody comes forward with one of these or any other suggestions. So thank you for watching. This was a very disappointing repair series, unfortunately, but you can't win everything. So at least the Saturn does still work. Updates on that soon. So thank you for watching. I shall return soon for whatever video, and we'll see what happens. So Thanks for watching, take care, and I shall see you all in whatever video I upload next.
The next day.
Okay, so I've just quickly come back after that first video, well, the first half of this video. It's 24 hours later, pretty much. I was trying all day yesterday to obviously still get this thing to work, and so it doesn't. After I got it powered on twice yesterday, after cleaning the contacts multiple times on like each of the connectors, it just wouldn't turn on again. So, I don't know. As sad as it is, I may have to give up on this one, because without, like, say, the two power board and a main board to test it with, I've got nothing really to fault find with it. I've got nothing to test. It's very difficult. So, I can't remember if I mentioned this in the first half, about how, whenever I have something broken that I can't fix, I always like to try and sell it to someone who can fix it, and maybe they can bring it back to life, so it's not like a waste. But I also said at the same time, it technically isn't mine to sell, and I think if I did that, I would actually be a bit of an arsehole for selling something that somebody gave to me. But I'm sure there are people out there who could fix it, but I'm not going to sell it without, not unless Shaolin was like, okay, I wouldn't sell it. So, because obviously I've always wanted one of these, and whether it's faulty or not, I've got one in my possession. So, yeah, it's just a shame. I got it working once after changing the fuse, and then it died again. And then I got it working again with the, God, I can't do that. Then I got it working again just from cleaning the contacts. I turned it off, turned it on, it came on twice, and then it died again. So, I just couldn't get it working again. So, it's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. So, but like I think I definitely did say in the last half, if you live in the UK and you have a Mega-CD that's for scrap, like say the drives bust or the shell's just completely knackered, but the two power boards are good, or known to be good, let me know. I'll probably buy them off you. And if you have the ribbon cables as well that connect the power board to the main board and the main board to the CD drive, I'll have that as well, because I just noticed that I somehow managed to cut one of the traces on the ribbon cable. Somehow managed to squeeze it hard enough against the heatsink that sort of sits just below, underneath the ribbon cable. I somehow managed to cut the ribbon cable with the corner of that heatsink. I know how the fuck I managed that. I have soldered the thing back together again. It was a bit fiddly, but I managed it, and now there's continuity. But obviously that obviously wasn't the problem, because it was like this to begin with. So, but yeah, the joy of seeing those lights come on when I got it when I fixed it for the first time, like it's a massive dopamine hit, and then just I don't know. I think when I get the money, I will try and get a working one off eBay, perhaps. So, but considering how expensive they are, it'd be a while. This is why I kind of have Patreon and why I have a PayPal. If you want to help, donate, I can grab one of these off eBay working, and then swap some components around as well and see which board is at fault. Obviously, I won't be able to find out what component is at fault, but I should be able to find out what board is at fault, presumably. So, and then go from there and just test this out and see if we can get this working, maybe. So, but if anyone wants to help, they can. It is not mandatory. So, but I'll try and get a working one of these, and then we just do like some quick tests. But the fuse, I don't think the fuse blew to start with, actually. I honestly don't think that fuse was a problem in the beginning. I just don't. It just happened to work when I changed it. So, but yeah, it's a problem. It's probably dead without knowing specifically what's wrong with it. So, yeah, don't really know what to say other than the fact that this phone still refuses to autofocus. Great. That's very weird. Nah, just will not focus. Oh well. Yeah. So unfortunately, this probably will be the end of the updates for the time being. Like I said, I still got the Saturn to go. I might sell the Saturn just to get some funds for this. I only bought the Saturn to test that pound HDMI cable, which I may as well just quickly say in this video. After a bit of research and on Reddit and other people contacting a company called A Level Hike, which also make HD cables, which also use similar internals, I think, to pound. They say that because you're using a PAL system with what is effectively an NTSC type output with the HDMI adapters. Apparently that's it, because it's a PAL system. If it was using an NTSC system, you wouldn't have that problem. And unlike this, which has a 50-60 Hz switch, well actually, that's just a 50-60 Hz switch, that's not a PAL NTSC switch, so that wouldn't actually be effective. So, yeah, oh, hey look, there's my switch. So yeah, it's dead as a dodo at the moment, and not really much I can do about it. So, it is a crying shame. I was really hoping to get this working again, but unfortunately, there's just nothing in it. It's very weird how it's just absolutely dead. Even though the fuse is working, the resistor as well, I think. None of the capacitors have broken, leaked, bulged, blown. None of the capacitors or none of the components have popped or exploded. It's clean for what it is. It's very clean. So I got no explanation as to what this problem could be. It's unfortunate, but still need to paint that. So, yeah, like I said, would like to sell it to someone who can fix it and bring it back to life, but it was given to me, so I'd be a bit of a prick if I did that. So I'll keep it and see if I can get another working one off eBay, and maybe just do some components swaps with the boards and whatnot. So yeah, no amount of wiggling or disconnecting and reconnecting get it working again. So I don't think it's going to be like, I think it was just a coincidence that it got working again after I cleaned the contacts. I think that was just a coincidence. Ugh, God damn it. Ugh. But yeah, the laser still lights up when I turn this on, but only for like a second. So there's something still going through it. Oh well. Yeah, well, thank you for watching the Sega Mega-CD repair attempt that unfortunately failed. What can I do? I can't do anything. I just have to see if I can get one off eBay. Yeah. Oh well, it is an unfortunate end. Unfortunate end. Yeah. Well, I'm sure you would have enjoyed it more if I got it working fully, but at least I got on video it turning on. So I don't know, it can't be a component, or well, it can be obviously, but I just don't understand why it would turn on and then not turn back on again. It's very bizarre. But I should leave it there for now. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the series. And I'll probably return with the next update, which will probably be the Saturn. So, and I'm still waiting for my game, which was posted like a week ago. So either they didn't post it, or Royal Mail has fucked up. Wouldn't be the first time. Anyway, thank you for watching. I shall see you in the next video, whatever that may be. So, see you in the next video. Bye!